Hey, what's the story? Yours truly, Philbo here, and super duper special, super cute guest, special appearance by none other than
Tashbo.
Tashbo. Yes, the old ball and chain, so to speak, is going to join yours truly for this spoiler talk on Scream 7. Kevin Williamson's Scream 7 that dropped on Thursday night. This being Sunday night, as it sits, yours truly, Philbo, has seen this film 1, 2, 3. I have been to see this film 3 times, and wifey has been to see it twice. So that is 5 watches between 2 people. So I think we have enough knowledge and enough understanding of this film to lay down our spoiler thoughts on this. So if you haven't seen Scream 7, turn off the video. If you're going to see it, turn off the video. If you don't give a shit about spoilers, get yourself comfortable, because we're going to be talking about some major spoilers. So, warn them again.
Major spoilers from start to finish. So, if you haven't seen it, turn off. If you're planning on going to see it, turn off. And if you don't care about spoilers, leave it on then and enjoy.
Yep. So, and also, just so you know, this will be spoilers for the whole franchise. We have the first six films in front of us here, and we'll be going through why we like things about 7 and not things about other ones, and that kind of thing. So this is a spoiler for the entire Scream franchise. So that is enough warning, I think. Spoilers beginning on the entire Scream franchise, starting in 3, 2, 1. You have been warned. So, Scream 7, written and co-written by Kevin Williamson and directed by Kevin Williamson. And as we know, Kevin Williamson wrote the
first, second, and fourth.
3 very good installments, especially the first one. So let's just talk a little let's talk a little bit about each one of them and build ourselves up to number 7, all right? So, first of all, Scream 1. It is the greatest. An absolute staple in slasher history. I was 11 when I first saw this. What age were you?
That would have been 13.
13, and this blew our collective minds. I have an absolute affinity for Drew Barrymore, as you know.
Oh, he does.
She is my Hollywood lady of when I was a teenager.
That's Hollywood wife.
Yeah, my Hollywood wife. You know that thing in Friends where if you're given 3 outs to try and score a celebrity, my 3 would be, 3. Drew Barrymore and Kelly Brook are mine. Who would be a third one?
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. Oh, absolutely. Helen Mirren is sensational. I mean, yes, you're probably thinking she's 80, and I'm thinking, so fucking what? It's like a fine wine, gets better with age. Isn't that right, love?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Scream 1 is incredible. The writing from Kevin Williamson made this film as special as it was. It was so self-aware, so fun, so scary. Great atmosphere in the first 15 minutes. Like, the first 15 minutes were very When a Stranger Calls. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The babysitter sitting in the dark house.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very poor film, When a Stranger Calls, but the first 15 minutes made that film absolutely infamous.
Classic, like.
Yeah, so scary.
Classic,
it made everybody terrified to babysit. Have you checked the children? And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, check the children. and then the whole thing, spoiler, anyway, this is spoiler. In When a Stranger Calls, okay, we've traced the calls that you're getting. The calls are actually coming from inside the house. And you're like, hey! Unbelievable. And Scream 1 absolutely takes from that experience.
Oh, yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant, and I just can't say enough about Scream 1. Both one of our all-time faves. Then coming to Scream 2, I grew up loving this as well. What did you think of Scream 2?
I enjoyed it a lot. I really, really did enjoy it a lot. I love Liev Schreiber.
Bless us. Liev Schreiber. Liev Schreiber.
Such a hard word.
I didn't know his name my entire life. Liev Scribbler, I think I called him once. Levy Scrabbler. But you like Leave Scribbler?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Jada Pinkett in the second one is an abomination.
She's the most. Oh, I swear to God, don't even get me started on that one. Swear to God.
I
would have killed her.
Yeah. And then again, we say Kevin Williamson is fan. Sorry, it keeps shaking, but I think it adds to the tension of the video. Kevin Williamson, we're saying he's a great writer, but not in Scream 2 because they rushed the ever-loving fuck out of it.
And Dewey's dialogue, holy God.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Jesus.
I have some oozing to do.
Oh.
I mean, come on. Watch Scream 2 again. A lot of people I've seen on their rankings is putting Scream 2 up on a pedestal as the best after the first one. Get a grip. Re-watch it, and I guarantee you, apart from the scene with Jamie Kennedy when he's having the back and forward on the phone with Mrs. Loomis, and she gets a little knife happy
because he's dissing her.
Because remember, he goes, Billy Loomis, what the fuck? What a homo repressed mama's boy.
And she didn't like that.
And she didn't like it, so she had to get a little knife happy. That is genuinely the standout bit. And the bit with the cops in the car when she climbs over his body is got some tension.
Oh, that was gruesome. That was a gruesome
and Mickey
bit.
as our Gil. Where's Gil?
Florence calls him Gil.
Yeah, she's hilarious. It's a running joke. She calls Timothy Oliphant's character from Scream 2 Gil. I have no idea why.
Where it came from.
But Scream 2 has massive problems.
Major problems.
And then we get into Scream 3. We've rewatched these lately, and I think Roman as the killer, he's the only one to take it on by himself. What did you like about Scream 3, love?
I love the whole thing of the Roman way he actually had the sounds. He was able to change all the different voices.
That was cool.
That was a good little twist.
That's something we'll get into now in the seventh one.
That's a good little twist on it.
Because it's the same kind of thing, but it's in the seventh one. It's bringing it to a whole different level.
Yeah.
Like he's putting in people's voices, but in the seventh one, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But
I love the voice.
I love the setting. I love the fact that it's on the film sets of Scream 3.
Yeah.
Jenny McCarthy's great in it. Another love interest of mine in the 1990s.
Jay and Silent Bob make an
appearance. Wes Craven does his cameo again. And it's a really fun film. And I used to always put this on the bottom. Oh, Scream 3. I never watch it. It's terrible. But on rewatch, it's actually...
It's over 2 for me, to be honest with you. So, yeah.
Yeah. So...
It really is.
3, then we have a break till 2011 to Scream 4. The Macaulay Culkin's bro, Rory Culkin, in this as the killer is fucking super cool.
He's amazing. And Kirby.
I love
Kirby. Love Kirby.
Absolutely stunning. Great new characters. I thought
Emma Thompson.
Emma, what's her name? Emma Roberts. Julia Roberts' niece and Eric Roberts' niece. Did you guys know that? Probably did. But yeah, she's the killer in this with Rory Culkin. And the whole camera on the side of the head and the kind of internet craze, the live feed killings and all. Scream 4 is class. People don't respect Scream 4 enough. And then we're into the brand new Scream 5, where they just called it Scream. And the introduction of Melissa Barrera and Jenny Ortega.
Too much with the newbie at the start.
Yeah, the first act of the film is just Jenny Ortega. I prefer the Babadook. I prefer what's the word they use for the new horror? Elevated horror.
Yeah.
And you're like, give me a break. And Dylan Minnette with the bleach blonde hair, terrible. The twins are good in it. They have some interest. The girl doing the rules is kind of cool.
Your man, what's his name in it?
Your man from The Boys.
The Boys.
I mean, you don't buy him as a cold-blooded killer, even for a second.
No.
He's far too fucking lovable.
He's too clean.
Yeah, too clean cut. And Dewey is incredible in this.
Acting experience is just...
He finally put in a major shift as, Dewey. David Arquette, part of the Arquette family, of course. And Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox are just glorified fucking cameos. They just phone in their cameos with 10 minutes of footage at the end. Yeah. That just won't do. But people go apeshit for this.
But David Arquette was the main one.
David Arquette was the point, and his death and his demise in the fifth one brought a tear to my eye in the cinema.
Every single time.
In 2022. It was like losing a fucking friend. You know, all these movies, he's been there, he's been cringy, he's been hard to watch, but when he's gone, you're like, he's utterly missed.
Maybe
And
cringy, but yeah, you're just like, and then in the last one, then you're like, oh my god, Dewey, what the heck? And then you just ball.
And to think that the killer can lift Dewey in the air with 2 knives, because it was the girl. Remember, it's the two killers in this was it Richie and this girl here,
sugar, what's her name?
Her name's gone, but you know what can you do?
Amber.
They're Amber. Oh, very good. Give me some.
Amber.
Did that hurt? Ow, you bastard! I'm never never fisting you again. Amber. Very good. It's only our niece's name.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Nice shout out to Amber. You.
Amber Kitten.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely. So we're into number 6. We're nearly there to the actual reason you're watching this fucking video,
indeed, yeah.
which is Scream 7 spoilers. But Scream 6, New York setting, so cool. Me, Tasha, Florence, Daryl, our kids, the whole bit, agree that this is a great installment.
Absolutely love it. And Daryl, Kirby is back.
Kirby is back, which is great. The whole museum thing and the shrine to Ghostface was brilliant.
Such a major twist you did not see coming.
And the start of the film where the first killer takes his mask off right after doing it, you're like, fuck off. Are they really going to go down the road of having the killer taking his mask off in the first 5 minutes? Of course, that didn't stay that way. No. But people bitched about the reveal of the killers. I thought it was okay. But yeah, Scream 6 is boss. And Jenny Ortega does well in it. They're a lot more likeable than they are in fucking 5, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god, yeah. You can actually like relate to them more in this one than you can the other one. Like.
And Courtney Cox does really well as well. So that's our very brief thoughts on the first 6 films. So strap yourself in. Let's get into spoilers for
7.
Scream 7. So Scream 7 started off with the 2 characters making their way to Stu's house for the Stu Mocker murder house experience, right?
Very cool.
Now, forgive me about the names of the characters, but the guy who tries to bash down the football pole in 22 Jump Street, remember when the 2 of them were talking on the thing, and he's just in the background, Wyatt Russell and Channing Tatum's are talking on the pole, and he's just trying to bash it in, and he knocks himself unconscious. He's the guy from the start of Scream 7, and he is thrilled out of his fucking mind seeing the horror house. He's
a big massive
as fan. We would be. I would give anything to seeing it. Like the Grim Life Collective, shout out to the Grim Life Collective. They visit all these experiences around America, and the Mocker house is actually a real thing. It's not set up the way it is in this film.
No,
but
it's totally different.
It's similar.
It's not too much different.
No. But
awesome.
They go into the house and they put in a little code and they're able to get the key. And the girl's not terribly impressed with the whole thing because the whole serial killer thing, teenage serial killer scares her. And you can see the outprints on the ground and the blood on the ground, and it's great. But without going into it bit by bit and step by step, there's an incredibly great jump scare near the start. They have this electronic ghost face that just... Then when you move it moves with you.
Its arms and its face.
And it moves its face back and forth. And it scares the shit out of the girl at the start. And it was a fucking...
And its audience.
Yeah, it was a great scare, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Jer, shout out to brother Jer. Jer jumped out of his fucking skin during that bit. I got a little jolt now. I don't generally jump.
I actually jumped and went, Jesus!
Yeah, and it's real. And he comes in, he's like, oh, don't worry, girl. It's just a sensor, it moves with you. And then they do a phone call in the house to try and make the experience more fun, asking them questions. That's super cool.
Yeah, question wrong, you get killed.
Yeah, the whole bit. And then he tries to play some pranks on the girl and they fall flat because she's all nervous and all. And then we get a fucking gnarly kill. Right, your man gets it right through the eyeball and it goes right across. And right in. And it covers his eye. And you're like...
Did you see his eyeballs being literally mushed?
His eyeball is being mushed across his thing, and you're like, oh, that's awesome. And your woman gets it really good as well. You probably saw it in the trailer. She falls down off the balcony. Yeah. But what I love about the start of the film is, in all the trailers, in all the stuff, this whole burn it all down.
Yeah.
The house is going to burn down. Everything's going to burn down. And you kind of get set up to think
waiting to see
that's going to be the finale.
When it's going to happen.
Oh, Matthew Lillard is back as Stu. And the scenes in the film of them burning down his house. Surely that's the finale they're showing. But no.
No. Trick.
It's the first 10 minutes of the film. The house is burnt down by Ghostface.
Ghostface pours petrol everywhere, all over her, and then boom.
He pours petrol all over the girl and lights a match and sets her on fire. It's brutal. And obviously your man in the other room is getting burnt to a crisp as well. So Ghostface just strolls out of the house while it burns down, and then we get the Scream 7. Now, as far as openings in the films go, I think this could be the second best one since the first one.
Like the fact that Stu Macher's house is gone, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Fucking gnarly.
I did not see that.
And that wets your whistle. All the throwbacks. This is where Amber got caught on fire on the stove. Yeah. That's where Richie died at the foot of the stairs.
Billy died.
That's where Billy got the umbrella into him.
Chest and
Great.
all and,
so the house burns down and the film starts, and we meet Sidney, the ever incredible Neve Campbell, who looks absolutely stupendous.
Looks amazing.
Doesn't she?
30 years later.
Watched 17, so 27, 37, 47. She's nearly, would she be 50? Yeah.
No,
right.
I think so,
47, 30 years. She was 17 in the first movie. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but she looks fantastic. She always does. And she puts in a major shift as Sidney in this film. I think she's never been better. Do you think this is as good as she's been since the first one? I think
this is the best she's been since the first one.
Because she's
her acting and all, because she is the main character. She is the screen queen. So she is the main character of this film. So she is literally holding it so.
It's totally her baby.
Basically back to her, the first one.
It's like they're like, okay, I'm so sorry I left you out of 6. I mean, you're in nearly every scene in number 7. Is that okay? Because she's not even in 6. Now, granted, as much as I love Sidney, I wasn't upset that she wasn't in 6.
No, I think it was quite a nice break.
I think the Dewey and Courtney Cox coming more to the front made 6 special, because it's always Neve Campbell and Sidney in the front, but having Dewey being the main...
Dewey was the main guy.
The main legacy character in this carried the film.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. And then she's only in it for 10 minutes in that, so that's not really... Yeah. That was just a paycheck one. She's great in that. And obviously she's great in the other ones. But as far as performance-wise, I think this new one could be in the conversation for her best. What did you think of Isabel May as her daughter, Tatum?
Yeah, I thought she was really cool. And two of them standing side by side together, they had a great dynamic, mother-daughter dynamic going on.
And do you think it was believable?
It was, yeah. What I mean?
I thought so.
A mother arguing with her teenage daughter, so it's I can relate to that. When I was a teenager, my own man, you're having conversations, and the mother's like, don't do this, don't do that.
And she's like, well, you're a hypocrite. Yeah. You had a boy climb through your window when you're a kid. And you're like, listen, that was me. This is you.
Yeah, don't want you doing it.
As the old parent expression goes, do as I say. Don't do as I don't do as I do. Do as I say. Mother knows best. Yeah. Okay? And she's having teenage problems. Her daughter's 17, which is cool. Kind of like a Halloween H2O thing, where Michael Myers comes back for Josh Hartnett when he turned 17. And when Laurie Strode first got attacked, she was 17. Neve Campbell was 17. And nice little...
was 17 now, so...
Tatum, her daughter, is 17. So nice little touch there. And the husband as well is great. Joe McHale. Why do we like the husband so much?
We love him. He is Johnny Cage.
Yeah, from the Mortal Kombat cartoon films. Yes. Our son absolutely adores Johnny Cage. And Joe McHale's voice as Johnny Cage is boss level.
Yeah.
So we're introduced to the family. Your man is a cop. The minute you see her husband, Mark, his character, you're like, of course he's a cop.
Of course he's a cop.
Even of course he's a cop.
Yeah. Even when I saw it, and I was like, of course he's a cop.
Yeah, there he is in the uniform.
He's a cop,
textbook. So she owns a coffee shop, and we meet a couple of the new characters, and it's fine. But what really, really sets this thing off with a bang that made us giddy as fuck was Matthew Lillard's character showing up again. It was almost worth the price of admission alone.
Goosebumps.
I swear to God, I was like, yes! And on all the reviews I'm seeing, nobody's giving it the credit it deserves.
No,
everyone's just saying it's just the reason to get people in that Matthew Lillard returned. It's much more than that. Up till that point, you are convinced that he is Ghostface and he is making the call.
Yeah, the whole time.
And up to that point, you see him on the voice call and you see the scars and all, and it's like hearing him do the "I always had a thing for you," Sid. I mean, doing the impressions, doing himself 30 years after the fact, just was one of the highlights of the series for me. Now, nobody else seems to give a shit about it because they start bitching about other aspects of it that come on down the line in the film. But you have to take it for it. Matthew Lillard made these scenes. No matter what the film is suggesting, he made these scenes. He came back and he brought it to life. Yeah. And I fucking loved it. What did you...
You were pure nostalgic and you loved him from the very first one. And when you see him coming back now and you're just like, oh my God, I was buzzing. Absolutely.
Like there's a vast amount of nostalgia in it.
Yeah. And it is a major nostalgia thing.
But like I said in the review, there's tons of nostalgia in it, but it's not leaning on all of that. It tries new things.
It tries lots of major new things. Like, but having him come in back in is like, oh my God, like, because if you're a major fan of his, well then you will appreciate his work so much.
Yeah. And the first act is all go. I mean, as soon as he makes the phone call, he goes to a theatre where Tatum and her friends are rehearsing a school play. And I think the young girls, there's a young girl, a young girl and a young blonde girl as the friends. And I think they do fine.
Yeah.
And they're rehearsing for a lot of people are saying the friends are boring and forgettable. I think they're good. They're only in it, to die, of course. They're in it and they die. You learn nothing about them. But the scene where she's on the harness and she's practicing the thing and Ghostface makes a call saying that let's start this bitch, or let's when he says he's outside the Tatum's and he's like, oh, Tatum is such a nice name and she's so pretty too, and she's like, don't you fucking dare, and he's like, it's on now, bitch, and you're like, oh, give me a fucking and then you can see that he's outside the theatre where and then she's obviously on her toes with her husband getting down there
all the cops in the background there trying to get it.
And the kill of the girl on the harness, she's flying back and forth on the harness, and he's kind of a couple of stabs, and then he just says, you know what, I could poke at you all day. So instead he just goes, puts the knife above him, and as she swings by, cuts her from groin to sternal. Remember, how do you gut someone? And I think that's what they were going. So straight down, and the guts come flying out of the girl all over the stage. It's like, ew, super gnarly. And we've got 2 kills in this that are easily the most violent and gnarly in the whole series.
And it also brings you back. Granted, it's a nostalgic thing with the whole Drew Barrymore thing in part 1 with the whole guts coming out like, and it was
hanging from the tree, getting good. How do you gut someone? You heard that they put her liver in the mailbox? I heard that they put her liver in the mailbox next to her spleen and her pancreas. Oh, liver alone. Matthew Lillard for life. Absolutely love him. So we got 2 great kills, and up to this point we're under the impression that Stu's back. And they keep saying, but he's dead. How could he be? But this could be AI, but you know what? It's like it's a perfect AI. How is someone doing it? And then they go to the mental hospital to try and there's an attack on Sidney, comes out of the roof and comes out of the attic. And this happens very soon after the theatre scene. And there's a great fucking scene of tension through the wall in their house, where he's stabbing through the wall as they're sneaking through a crawl space. Brilliant. Again, if you've seen The Raid, that scene happens. Remember in The Raid with the machete? Not that he took it from The Raid, but stabbing through the wall, knowing that they're there. Great tension. Some great kind of Ghostface in the background. I said this all in the review. But great kind of in the shadow Ghostface stuff. But anyway, they catch him. And he gets ran over by a fucking car. And then the coolest fucking entrance ever. Who gets out of the car?
Well, all of you suddenly you have a car come around, boom, running over him, next fall, Gale.
Yeah. Did I get him?
Yeah,
And then the twins get out of the car with her. They're now her cameraman and camera woman. And they revealed the guy to be just a random guy that Sidney saw in the coffee shop that day. And they're like, fucking hell, this is far too easy. There must be something
There has to be more.
up here. And then we're thinking, all right, maybe Stu is pulling the strings and he has a few other people on him. But then as it goes along, we see more evidence that Stu is actually Stu, because they go to the mental hospital where this fella was registered.
Yeah.
And they meet the orderly guy, Marco was his name.
And ask him.
And he says, well,
Alec was in this room.
Alec was in this room, and then she
escaped.
nevecampbell goes, do you know this guy? And she shows the picture of Stu and he goes, well, that's John Doe. He came into the hospital in the late 90s, and then they go through a whole spiel of basically confirming that Stu was under another name. He's been in a mental hospital since the late 90s.
Because he tried to attack a girl in a school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he got committed and he had amnesia.
And he had amnesia. He couldn't remember his name or where he was from. He was living on the streets. And he had amnesia and issues because of the damage done to his face, which I thought was cool. You know, it's not Shakespeare writing, but you know what? No. When we were watching the film, it worked for me. It kept because all I wouldn't have cared if Stu took his mask off in the first 10 minutes and went, I'm Stu, I'm the killer for this film. I would have been completely down for that. Even if it was the first, I wish they just, you know, we're 7 films now. No more of the whodunit. Right? I want to know who it is. The fucking reveals now are just, you know, the reveals are reveals. You know, they're literally, unfortunately, getting worse as the film goes on. I mean, apart from the first one, are any of the reveals really all that great? Well, the Roman one is great, I think, in 3.
Really, that was
and the Scream, actually, you know what? I tell a lie. But some of them are great, some of them are not so great. But I would love for the next Scream film just to be fucking Stu. And say that it's him.
Yeah.
And let everyone know that it's him. And just let it be. Triple the kill count. Let him try different weapons as Ghostface apart from the knife.
Well, they had the shotgun in.
Yeah, but then everyone was bitching about Ghostface would never use a gun. That scene was fucking badass. Yeah. Different is good. We need something to stop it from feeling same. And there is some moments in Scream 7 that do feel very formulaic. Yeah. Same. But skipping on in the film, there's back and forth, the usual kind of who did it, going through the suspects, the twins and stuff. And they're in the bar. And Ghost gets another call from Stu. And he says he's at the bar and he's going to teach her daughter a lesson. And he's fucking...
And Gail sees it this time as well.
Gail sees it as well.
So she's like, it does look very real, but is it real? Like,
and then the whole isn't it real thing goes during the whole thing. And so it goes to the bar. We get more kills. A great fucking gnarly kill.
God.
With
Best
the fucking,
kill I've ever
with the
seen.
beer tap. The fella's head is put onto the top of the beer tap and squashed down. And then the tap falls forward. And beer, blood, and puke starts flying out of his mouth. Incredible. This film.
And he's just standing there going, this is pretty nice. And then he just walks off.
Yeah, that's it. It's so cool. The kills in this are the best.
Ghostface just walks off.
I hope it continues into the further films. But getting to the end and the reveal. Now, we do agree the reveal is poor. The reasoning behind it, I mean, we have the character Anna Camp. Jessica is the killer. Revealed. The neighbour. Her next door neighbour. Lucas's mom. Lucas is the weird kid. He's like suspect number 1 most of the film.
He's the one who got killed on the...
On the beer tap. Gnarly.
Yeah, by his mother.
By his own mother.
His own mother. That's
she's
psychotic.
And she reveals that she was such a big fan of Sidney and she loved her book Out of Darkness, and then when Sidney just went off the scene completely, she went crazy because Sidney was her role model of dealing with trauma. So she ended up in the mental institution. And then we find out the second killer is Ethan Embry's character of Marco, the orderly in the thing. And in fairness, when you take one look at him early in the film, you're like...
Yeah, he looks like a creep.
Something's up with him. You know, like, where's Waldo? For who's Ghostface? You open the first page, you just see his face, and you're like, oh, there's Waldo. You know, but you're cool with it. You can you just think back on, man, he was a fucking killer in this film, because it's so brutal. But they lead you to believe that it's Stu right till the last second. Your man Marco takes off his mask first, the orderly. And you're like, okay, fine. And then he goes, come on in, Stu.
And the walk.
And you're sitting there like, oh.
Shape, the whole lot.
Yeah, please be Stu.
Oh, and you're just
and
like...
they purposely made the Ghostface shape be lanky and skinny, like Stu's build.
And have his walk. Because you're looking, you're thinking, can't be.
Because the whole thing is a red herring. It's never Stu. Stu is an AI. Your man Marco says in a throwaway line, oh, I was in computer engineering and for like a year, and you're like, oh.
Right.
So that's, they literally explain plot points with just one line. Hence why the writing isn't great.
Yeah.
Just one throwaway line to say how he does the world's most convincing fucking AI. And there's a scene as well where David Arquette, they do an AI of him, which was very great.
House, yeah. It changes.
And then they have Roman, he does it quick. But what Roman says isn't written very well.
No.
What Dewey says, I mean, he could have said anything. You're responsible for my death, Sidney. But Laurie Metcalf,
Billy
Loomis's mum, has a thing, and she's brilliant. And it's so cool. Granted, they're AI in the film, but they're there, and they're in the film, and that's that. I know you might think it's a lazy way, but what better way to get the legacy characters back just for a glimpse?
Because they're all dead.
Just for a glimpse, just for something to wet the. We've been there since day one.
Wet the nostalgic.
Yeah, to wet the nostalgic nipples. No, you don't have to. It's fine. I'll do it for both of us. But it worked for me. I loved it. Now, the ending was very weak, but I saw so much awesomeness up till that point. I could forgive it. Seeing Stu on the phone. What about you?
Oh, when I saw Stu on the phone, like, I literally got major goosebumps. I was like a little kid at Christmas. I was like clapping the hands and everything, like, you know what I mean? It was just... And then when he came up again, and then at the end, then I assume, and they were like, "Oh, come in, Stu," and I was like,
now, it was a bit of a boner kill when Stu didn't take off the thing.
And it's a different person taking off the mask. It did get a bit deflated.
Yeah, because it's not that it was obvious that it was going to be Stu. I bet you people watching this will go, of course it was AI, you fucking dumbass.
Yes, we know
but
it was AI.
We get it, but it didn't stop us wanting it.
Wishing
it to be Stu. Because we love him. Matthew Lillard's a hero. And we would have loved, no matter, I wouldn't care how obvious it was. Or
I thought it may have been a love child or something, like same thing with
maybe
Billy.
Stu's.
He had a love child as well. And
maybe Stu's son, and he's the image of him, or fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact that it wasn't him and it was just the fucking neighbour, Jessica.
He was a psycho.
It was a bit of a bummer. But them blowing her to absolute shit and basically shooting her face into pieces. Like literally a very rare bit of CG.
Like a strawberry pie, the inside of a strawberry pie squished.
You know, she was turned into red paint, and she was shot to shit. And then we had our ending. You know, the three girls, girl power as per usual, walking off into the sunset, and the husband survives as well, and the two twins survive as well. They're looking to take over. I'm sure they're grooming them to take over for Gail down the line. Because Courtney Cox is like pushing 85 years old now. But yeah, that's the whole film. Now, it had its problems, but I think it is an absolute positive review for it. Matthew Lillard was brilliant. Granted, the story with the AI was a little bit on the nose, a little bit lazy, just shoehorned in just to get the butts in the seats. But the butt was in the seat, and I was happy. I am a Scream fan.
And seeing Matthew Lillard there, it was...
Yeah, just give us what we want. We'll accept a couple of poorly written scenes for the fact that we're seeing Stu again on screen. We'll accept a less than adequate ending to see Laurie Metcalf as Nancy Loomis again. Or to see Roman back.
Or Dewey back.
Even just for 30 seconds.
But even getting to see Skeet Ulrich in the other ones as well. Like,
yeah, that was another one of the things that made 5 and 6 watchable.
Getting to see Skeet Ulrich as Billy was in her head. But he was still there, and that really makes... Because you see, for us as well.
Yeah, you see Sidney, you see Courtney Cox and David Arquette every film. Well, you don't see David Arquette anymore. So now all we have to look forward to now is seeing Sidney and Gail every time, and the twins. I mean, you need this nostalgia to get them, and that's why this film is nearly at 100 million already in the first weekend, It's the biggest weekend that any fucking Scream film has ever had. And the fact is, it's because people knew Matthew Lillard would be back in it. Now we're gonna let it have a mediocre writing. We're gonna let the ending be poor, but we got what fans want. Yeah. It's a 7th film in a fucking franchise. Yeah. You're not expecting Citizen Kane. Take it easy on this fucking film. It's entertaining. It's one of the goriest films in the franchise, right?
Wow, super gory.
It's got some actual tension and some actual scares.
Proper scares where you do not expect some of the scares to come out, but you do not expect.
And like when the cop, the husband is going through the plastic,
yeah,
and Ghostface face kind of drifts in and out in the back. That's not done before.
No.
The other films, the kills are like.
First curtain goes around and you're hitting kills straight away. Yeah. This went on and on and on.
And it builds it and builds it and builds it. The other films, the kills are so uncreative. And just stab, squish sound. Yeah. And then
there's a lot of chasing down in this one, which is great.
Like, you know, like Michael Myers, the hunt is better than the kill. You know, and that was stood out to it. I mean, give it props for that.
And no pre-calls.
But people, yeah. And they've cut out the phone calls before every death. Do you want to die tonight, Cece? Oh, let me just check upstairs and then I'll tell you. You know, the stuff from Scream 2. It's evolved, but I think it's evolved in a great new way. Sidney being the mother now and looking after the daughter. I'm sure the daughter now will be the new Sidney in the next film or two.
She was getting all the pre-calls, basically, not the actual victim.
Yeah.
It's other victims. She was getting pre-calls.
It was like Sidney was taking calls for everybody.
For everyone, which was pretty nice.
Which I thought was cool. Yeah. And the fact that they made it a video call and they made it Matthew Lillard, Stu, the whole bit. I mean, I was a massive fan of it. I hope people give it another try. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Don't knock
it till you try it.
So some of our favourite movie reviewers, like Jeremy Johns, big shout out to Jeremy Johns, said the film is dog shit. Like an absolute shit sandwich. Cody Leach, another massive shout out to Cody Leach, says the film to skip it. He had his positives, but he's hopelessly let down with it. I mean, what do we want from a 7th film in a franchise?
Exactly. 7th.
7. I mean, just let it be what it is, you know, just take the little bits of moment, take the little bits of happiness it gives you.
A little bit nostalgic that's thrown at you.
And you know, not everything's going to be written perfect, not everything's going to be performed perfectly, and not every ending is going to blow you away. But, you know, just enjoy the little things, you know. From Tallahassee and Zombieland. So, that's it now. 40 minutes talking. I think that was fun as hell. Did you enjoy that?
That was really good.
That was really cool. Hope you enjoyed the spoiler review. I urge you to check out Scream 7 in the big screen. It sounds great, looks great, and you know what? It's a good time. So
you get the proper scares in the screen, big time. Like.
And get yourself out there. Support the horror scene. Don't listen to everybody who's saying. Like I had a couple of youngsters in my screen walking out after 20 minutes. Oh, it's the worst film I've ever seen.
Idiots who don't have a...
They don't have a bog. They probably only born when fucking Scream 5 came out in 2020. No, that doesn't make sense. They're probably only born in 2011 when fucking Scream 4 came out, you know what I mean? We got married in 2011. You youngsters don't know shit. You don't even know you're fucking born. Shout out to fucking the Football Factory. For us old fogies, this film really hit the spot. Yeah. And I can't wait to own it on 4K when it comes out.
Overdrive. Major.
Yeah, and if nostalgia is not enough for you to enjoy a film, then skip it.
Yeah.
If you want the ending to completely blow your rocks off, watch the first one again. Because nothing's ever going to beat that, in my opinion.
The first one is this.
When Stu said, "Surprise, Sidney," and then they start stabbing each other to have themselves be the last two victims as an 11-year-old, when they start, "Come on, man, do it, get it up." When they start stabbing each other, I just looked at my brother and went, "This is fucking gnarly. I think you cut me too deep. I'm dying, man." And the blood, and even though it wasn't overly gratuitous, they were both soaked in blood from stabbing each other. I'd never seen self-inflicted pain like that in a film. But the fact to do it, to become the victim, just blew my little mind. And the ending, Scream 1 is king. It always will be. So, Tash, you want to do your ranking there very quickly. Here's your films to help you. I know I just put you on the spot, but
Yes.
just a quick one. You know yourself. We literally just finished a marathon
I know.
of these. So right, so we have we'll do from worst to best, right? So what would be at the bottom? So
well,
we've 7 films now.
I'm putting 2 at the bottom.
Scream 2 at the bottom.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I concur. So that's number 7. So what's number 6? Remember the first one is in this as well.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
That's Scream 5, Scream 6, Scream 3.
See, it's hard. Well, what's that? 5?
Scream 5, yeah.
6. 5.
Okay. So number 6, Scream 5 in 2022. I have to agree, Tash. Gail and Nev Campbell were just a side cameo. Yeah. David Arquette dies as well. He was great in it. So 7, that's 6. And what's 5? Scream 3?
3 for me.
Okay. And what's number 4? Remember the new one as well?
Oh, yes.
So would you put the new one behind, would you say these 3 are better than the new one?
I'd say it's better than 4.
Ooh. So coming in, Scream 4 at number 4.
Now this I did love
a
hell of a lot.
Yeah, number 3, sorry. Scream 4 at number 3. So what about the new one?
That's what I'm thinking.
Is the new one better than Scream 6?
Well, I love the fact that Lillard was in it pretty much, and then they showed all the others.
So this is 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
Scream 6 at 3.
And 7 is number 2.
So number 7 is at 2. Ooh! Isn't that saucy?
Controversial.
Scream 7. Oh, we're blowing up the internet. Scream 7 at number 2. Well,
my opinion.
Yeah.
It's all about my opinion.
Yep. And as I said about Jeremy Johns and Cody Leach and all those guys, I absolutely respect every single bit of their opinions. I just can't believe everybody is so against Scream 7. So there's your proof there. Wifey thinks Scream 7 is the second best in the franchise. I think I put it as my ranking was a little bit different. I think I put Scream 7 around 4 or maybe 5 out of... No, I think I put it 4 out of 7.
Yeah. Right
in the middle of the road. Which is still very, very good. So obviously number 1 for Natasha is the original and best. The greatest. So yep, quick ranking for you there now. So hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to like and subscribe to Philbo Reviews. There's already like my Scream ranking. There's a spoiler-free review for Scream 7. Yeah. There's lots of fun metal stuff on this channel. There's concerts. There's Crowbar footage, Pantera footage, 21 Pilots footage, Oasis footage, loads.
Kids movie footage as well.
Yep. Yeah. We just went to see Hoppers there a couple of days ago. Check out my short on Hoppers, the new Disney Pixar film. It's crazy. Loads of cool shit. Philbo's Joke Corner, of course. I have been Philbo. This has been
Tashbo,
my glorious wife of 15 years. Thank you very much for joining me. You're the best. Stay cool, guys. May the sun always shine. And like and subscribe to Philbo's. Maybe hype the video. There's a hype button at the bottom. I'm not sure what it does, but hype can't be. You gotta believe the hype. So stay cool. Have a great week, and we'll catch you on the next video from Philbo and Tashbo. Have a good night.